I am finally done watching all 8 episodes of Nelly and Ashanti's reality TV show, We Belong Together. Now, if you saw my first review of the show, I was only reviewing episodes 1 through 2, but now that I saw the entire season 1, I would have to say that my rating still stands at an 8.5 over 10. The show was really, really good, y'all. But before I get into what I really loved about the show and some things that I didn't like about the show, let me introduce myself if you haven't been here before. My name is Brandi, and I realize that you could be on any channel in the world, but you're right here with me, and I really do appreciate that. So go ahead and like this video, and also subscribe to the channel if you do like watching TV show reviews and also movie reviews. So let me start with what I really loved about the show. Overall, I really liked hearing about their love story, and I honestly loved watching how they're still learning each other. They're still considered newlyweds in my opinion, right? So everything isn't just perfect and smooth just yet, right? First year of marriage is really hard, but I really enjoy seeing their marriage dynamics and how they're so supportive of each other's careers. I also thought that the series was really balanced. Sometimes when we see a couple on a reality TV show, sometimes you see more of the wife than the husband, or more of the husband than the wife. But I feel like it was really split evenly. We saw 50% of Ashanti like handling her business. We saw 50% of Nelly. He was handling his business as well. The only thing I wanted to see more of is baby KK, right? His face was still blurred out the entire 8 episodes, and we only got to see like his little feet and his little hands. But I totally respect why they didn't want to show their baby so soon, right? And one thing that could have made the show maybe a bit more interesting is showing them going to maybe events that we already didn't see them going to online. A lot of this stuff, somebody commented this actually below on my last video, a lot of these scenes we saw before, okay? Like we saw Nelly's 50th birthday party, right? We saw them going to the ball. So a lot of this didn't feel like fresh and brand new if you already follow this couple. Now, I do want to get into some clips and talk to you about like the most memorable parts of this show for me. But before I do, I just want to say that I do not want to see season 2 of the show, okay? I feel like the way Nelly is being crucified and Ashanti is being like judged as well for choosing him is just wrong, okay? Like I hear a lot of people online like, poor Ashanti, Nelly is not the one. She spun the block for the wrong reason. She should have stayed single. Like, guys, do you realize that Ashanti knows this man through and through? They were together 11 years before they rekindled their love. She knows him. So a lot of the things that might have been shocking for us to hear Nelly say to Ashanti, Ashanti should not be shocked by that information, and she's probably not, right? So all of the poor Ashanti and some people online acting like she's some type of damsel in distress that makes bad decisions, it needs to stop, okay? Marriage is hard, and I guarantee you put anybody's marriage on a reality TV show and you will see some flaws, okay? But let's get into the first clip.
I'm gonna take you back to this conversation we had. I said, baby, I give you the world. I just ain't changing no diapers.
Now, this clip is very memorable for me, and this is actually the discussion that a lot of people are having online, right? Like, is Nelly wrong, right? And Nelly ain't wrong, but he ain't right either. I will say that now. Listen, again, what I'm hearing him say to Ashanti about not wanting to be on diaper duty, this doesn't sound like it's new information. Again, new to us, but not new to her. He says to her, like, let me remind you, like, we had this discussion before. I'll get you as many nannies as you want, but I don't want to be on diaper duty. Now, I would have liked to hear more information. Like, does that mean that he never changed baby KK's diaper? Just because he doesn't want to be on diaper duty doesn't mean like he has never changed baby KK's diaper, okay? Now, that's where it walks a fine line for me, because I think as a parent, you should want to have that bond with your kid, okay? You know, I understand you don't want to change diapers all day, Nelly. You know, he's 50 years old. He has a grandkid. You know, he already has kids of his own, right? I totally get it. But that bond with your baby, like that has nothing to do with you helping Ashanti. It has everything to do with you helping your baby, right? And if baby KK gets older and daddy never changed my diaper, I mean, I can see him having issues with that, especially if you change the diapers of your other kids, okay? Again, I don't think we know the full story from just one clip, but what I did gather is Ashanti has been privy to this information before she had the baby with Nelly. And guess what? She still wants another baby by him, so it obviously is not bothering her too much.
That they want me to perform at the inauguration.
What? For real?
We're talking about performing for the president, and that's an honor for me.
Your thoughts on why this is a bad idea?
Next.
How big was the bag? Like, can y'all give us a little bit of deets on that? Like, did Nelly get 500,000, $1 million? Like, let me know how big the bag was, right? I definitely don't agree with him performing, okay? And I was so happy to see the beautiful Ashanti was not really on board with it either, but she was just trying to support her husband's decisions and his career, but she was not with it. And I love Tina's reaction. Like, Mama Tina was totally against it, but Ashanti was still just deciding to stay out of it, okay? So, I mean, my thoughts on that is like, ooh, Nelly, I don't know, but I don't know. Answer me this too, guys. Why is Nelly so okay with being the bad guy? You think about that, right? Like, Nelly really don't give a damn. And something about that is likable, right? Because you have so many people that they give too many Fs, right? Nelly don't give not one F about nothing. He is so willing to be the bad guy, right? And if you think that these people don't sit in marketing meetings and strategize behind these reality shows and exactly what they're going to say, you're wrong. And that's also why I'm saying, like, Ashanti knew all of this was going to happen. It's not like she was just surprised on camera, right? Like, she knew a lot of these conversations ahead of time, because this is all a strategy, right? And this is definitely not Nelly's first rodeo even being on reality TV. So he knows what to do to get views.
No complaining here. Yeah, I love you. I thing banging. Get you one of these sugar mamas, y'all.
Ashanti was serious about getting him that ring, okay? She did not want him traveling without his wedding ring on. I just love how she loves on him and he loves on her as well, right? It's hard to say in their relationship. Like, sometimes you watch a show and you're like, oh, she definitely likes him more than he likes her, or oh no, he's head over heels in love and she's just okay with it. But I think they both are like equally in love with each other, and I think that's just so adorable to watch. Now, I will say this. I know they're like in debates on whether or not to move to St. Louis and New York. And again, these are conversations that they've been having. But I was loving seeing the scenes where we see Nelly's family, right? All of his kids, his nieces and nephews, his grandkids, and all of them with Ashanti, all right? And I love the scene too with Nelly talking to his daughter. I think they have like a really good relationship. So yeah, this was a super good show. Super fun watching. All the episodes were so short. They were only like 30 minutes long. So you could watch this series so quick. But again, I really don't want to see them do season 2. They really need to keep their private life private, because some of the comments you see online and the judgment of Nelly and the judgment of Ashanti is just wrong. Okay, guys, I think they got this. They're newlyweds. They're figuring things out. It's never going to be a fairy tale in marriage. Let me tell you, marriage is hard. Like, even 5 years from now, they're still going to have issues. Like, me and my husband joke all the time. Like, what's the new problem now? Like, it's always something new and challenging that's going to come up against your union, okay? Some of this information we learned about their relationship too, but trust me, it was a little bit drummed up just for reality TV show, okay? Let's not forget, like, these people need to bring a little bit of chaos, a little bit of conflict, okay? So we don't even know for sure as the audience what was real versus what was fake, okay? Also, we see in a lot of promo interviews that Nelly and Ashanti did that they kept saying that they control the narrative, right? And Nelly and Ashanti, they are smart. Like, you don't get that far in your career without being intentional, being strategic, right? I think they knew the backlash they would get after this show aired, okay? And again, I just think these people, they sit around in marketing meetings sometimes. They might have talked about a little bit about their conflicts, but where they want to move. Maybe Nelly isn't helping out with the baby as much as she wants him to. But again, for reality TV, they drum these things up. But anyway, guys, if you got this far in the video, do me a favor. Can you tell me what other shows or movies you guys plan on watching in the near future? As for me, it's this new show that came on Apple called Smoke. I really want to watch Smoke. It has that girl Journey Smiling in it. I want to watch Smoke. And Baby Farm on Netflix, all right? But it's a few more. I know Medea's new movie is coming out, All the Queen's Men, definitely watching that. But just do me a favor, comment down below, let me know what you guys watch. Also, let me know what other review channels you guys watch, all right? I don't have like a lot of information on my audience and what you guys like, so just trying to learn a little bit about you all. But turn on your notifications so you'll know every time I drop another video. And I love you all. See you next time. Peace.